keepers of the past across New England. The keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium. Sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. Ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Gillette. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion, but this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on the route. C.J. was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success. You know what I love to say, you never go broke taking a profit. But you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
First give on the ground, it's Woody Marks. Nothing doing on second, they get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of the biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They'll be led out by last year's third overall pick. Started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Okay, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in a blocker protection, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the gun, it's May. We'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun now for Stroud. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Gain of 32. 1st down, Texans.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st down, it's a run with Marks. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Kirk in motion left. On 2nd down, Marks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Trying to get it with the option here. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Catch made by Woody Marks. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Not hungry. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Stroud off of play action. Finds his fullback. And this one doesn't go far.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time. The coach back asked him. He was a head coach. You have a tight end with his hand in the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. On the gun, Stroud. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest. Gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Marks gets it. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yards in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots, nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Going play action, May. It is caught left side. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Give him 37 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Quarterback is renowned. Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. this game up. They're all set to center away. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, now it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Marks. He dodged the tackle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down now, ball at the 33. Slot man motioned over. First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets a few on the post forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, with the transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Going left with Marks. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down partner. They're sent backwards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
3rd and long for him here. Going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Stroud. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a 1st and 20. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It's him on the in route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
At the Patriots' 22-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Here's a handoff to Marks. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Going to the ground again on first. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Here's Stroud now. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And Stroud gets him the first with a slide down at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Marks. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. This time it's a passing play. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 13-7 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes into the loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. May now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Mario Douglas. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
May on 1st and 10. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Running it after the penalty. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
4 yards. That's another Patriots 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down throw for May. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing is May. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stopped
short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
3rd and just 2 to go. There he is on 3rd and short. Complete to Diggs. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. You got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Patriots, first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Henderson will take it in. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Gallis on for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
The score, Patriots 14, Texans 13.
On to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And we've seen some action touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
In the drive and jump. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Out the middle, it's Marks. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
We've set it downs from the 37. Running back sent in motion. First down throw by Stroud. Taken in by Kirk right side. Won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. It's Marks on the handoff. And we'll stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Kirk comes in motion right. No run. It's Marks. Another small 4-yard chunk there. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Stroud looking to throw. 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Rob Pratt, first down. He had no gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's May. Completes beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
We've set it down from 37. Here's May on 1st and 10. Complete to Diggs out left. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Counterplay. It's Henderson. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a New England first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stop there, about a 4th-year ball hawk coming off his first All-Pro nomination, Derek Stingley Jr.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. The Texans sending their offense, and Woody Marks out there. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. This is Marks. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the gun, Stroud. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Texans.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop the hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Running this with Marks. And that's just a low yard. That brings up 2nd down. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2. Warning. More from Gillette after this. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st down, Stroud. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Get 22 out of that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
I think my favorite favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's 4th down.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that grows the lead to 5.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fielded by Henderson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots back on offense late in the 1st half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They send a man in motion. 2nd and 10. Here's May. Brought in. Big gain here for Diggs. And they're going to move this up to the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. May on 1st and 10. He's to be caught once again by Diggs. He gets it a little shy of midfield. Play made by E.J. Speed.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Throwing again. It's May. Dumps it off to his running back. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard 2.
This is one of those plays, Kate. I can just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's 2 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Henderson here from the gun. And he'll get up to the 38-yard line before going down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Sticking with Henderson. He has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Patriots first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. May looking to throw. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking now from the gun. Looking slant route complete. This spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Running for it, it's Henderson. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Out now come the Texans on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Yeah, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window. All options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Stroud. Completes it downfield to Kirk. He's taken down. He's got it to the 29. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
It sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Grab the throw on 1st down. Give Kirk another one. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Now we'll give to Marks. It's inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Marks. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing from the gun. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack, because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans push the lead to 2 scores now.
26, Patriots 17.
Bear has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Patriots running their offense out there. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. New set of downs for them from the 31. Henderson on 1st and 10. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. And that 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. This defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Taking a shot deep here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever miss an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll start this drive with Marks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 35-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Zone read a handoff to Marks. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. When you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Into the hands of Schultz. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Looking underneath for marks. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right. To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
You know, there's a little bit of the risk of a 50-50 ball in the end zone. Some of these defenders today, man, they can elevate with the best of them. That's one they got away with. It should have been a pick and a touchback.
A 29-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that grows their lead to 12.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The New England offense running out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Here's May on 1st and 10. To his right, it's a screen. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway, but he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete to Diggs out left. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. It's Henderson on the give. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They motion the tight end over. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. The blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Made a throw it. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Derek Stigley Jr.
You know, before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough. But that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus. And those defenders, they influenced that throw. And even more so, took it away.
The Texans sending their offense, and Woody Marks out there. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Chubb. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here's Stroud now. They'll set up the screen here for Marks. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Gain of 10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Stroud. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The Texans set to punt. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Patriots offense all set to go. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Searching for Kyle Williams that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
May now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Texans sending their offense, and Woody Marks out there. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down, it's a run with Marks. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on foot. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Stroud. Good slant here to Kirk. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these Stroud moving.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now it's Stroud on a keeper. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And the pistol ain't going to run with Marks. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Like the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Looking inside the red zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure for earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Stroud. Throws caught. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass. It actually loses yardage.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I just hate that. You just hate to see that. Everything on the play was done so well. Everybody did their job. But you got to finish. You don't get many chances to make that type of play for your team. You got to come through on that touchdown.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right half. Up and good from Fairbairn. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored. And that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Patriot offense making their return to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give them some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Man in motion, out of the slot. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
That's good. For the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from the 37. Quick throw completed by May. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
To number 3, Demario Douglas. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's May again. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffed out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Throwing again, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain of space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Again, it's May. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
To the air yet again, May. That's coming for the 1st. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Hey, every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Drop this to Henderson underneath. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And they finally met for just a yard, and it's third down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's May. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Bronk, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like the receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now a point after to bring it back within one score. The kick is good, and they move back within a possession in the fourth.
Texans 32, Patriots 24.
To return this. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Set of downs for him from the 31. It's Marks on the handoff. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, a 2-yard run on first down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Stroud. It is cut left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
5 men in the secondary now for the Pats, 3rd down. He'll throw it. This connects with Schultz. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, Stroud. And the Patriots get there and take him down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
It's 2nd down.
The sack defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. To the air, Stroud. They'll set up the screen here for Marks. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. About set. This is 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. We'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, Marks gets it. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You know, Kate, and if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Here's a handoff to Marks. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the Patriots 12-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Texans up by 8. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give inside to Joe. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. Back to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
For the field goal, a 31-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
35.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. He's got a man left. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. This one intended for the running back. So 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty.
Offense.
Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on downs. So they're just going to decline that penalty. So the Texans come away with the road win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewer, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.